Hi all, welcome back to my channel. So this video is about our trip to one of the beautiful hill stations of Kerala called Vagamon, which is located in the Kottayam Idukki border of Kerala. So we stayed there at a resort called Vagamon Heights, which is quite known there because of its natural ambience, and it is also one of the favorite locations for many movie makers. So friends, now let's get started. We started our journey on 21st December 2020 from our place called Karinagapalli. So it took about 4 hours to reach the resort, but we had stopped at many places and that's why it took this long. On the way to this resort, there are several stunning viewpoints, and one of them is this viewpoint called as the Karikadu viewpoint. So we stopped there for a while and enjoyed the beautiful view. And here is the entrance to the resort. So after parking our car, we went to the office there where we told them that we have already made an advance online booking, and then they called up to the reception of the resort and they sent us a jeep. And this jeep takes us to the resort. And that's our adventurous off-road jeep ride. First, they took us to this place where the resort's reception and restaurant is located, and it is at this place where the campfire is held at night. So at the reception, we are just filling out our details and we have to show our ID card too. And that is the restaurant. And then since it was lunchtime by then, we first went to the restaurant. For lunch we had a traditional Kerala feast. After lunch, we are now heading to our cottage. On the way to our cottage, you can see this cottage known as Nestling, which has a typical Kerala style architecture and is a single room cottage. And this is our cottage called as the Woodside Cottage, which is ideal for 2 families with children, and this is close to the dense forest. So I'll show you the interior too. This is the master bedroom, and there is a small space on the side for sitting. And here is the attached bathroom. This is the way up to the terrace. This is the second bedroom. and it also has an attached bathroom. And then here is the living room. and then there is a pantry too. So I'll show you the complete view of this cottage from outside. So this is our cottage. And in the pantry you can find tea and coffee powders and drinking water too. And I have to tell you that in our package the morning and evening tea and snacks was also complimentary. Next we are going to a viewpoint called the Sunset Point, which is at a walkable distance from our cottage. And here is the spectacular view. So we just stayed there until it was dark. Next we are going to the reception for the campfire. So campfire was also included in our package. So at around 7:30 p.m. the campfire started, and it was accompanied by music too. And we had also ordered barbecue chicken, which is not included in our package and costs extra. So that's also getting ready here. And by then people from other cottages also arrived. So there are totally 5 cottages in this resort, and only one cottage is a bit far away from the other cottages, and it is nearby the lake, which is recommended for bachelors. And I have to tell you that we really enjoyed this campfire session, mainly because we had luckily a very good gang. So we all never knew each other before, but there was a good rapport between all of us. And here is our yummy barbecue chicken. We had music and dance performances, and it was just total fun. For dinner, we had North Indian menu that was also awesome. The next day morning, we first went to the restaurant for breakfast. On the way to the restaurant, you can see this big guest house. This also has 2 bedrooms, a living room on the ground floor and an upper living room too. So this is also ideal for 2 families with children. For breakfast that day, we had bread, puri and a traditional Kerala breakfast called puttu. These were some photo frames from inside the restaurant. And then look look at this cottage, which is also in the same premises with this wooden bridge and all, right in the middle of the trees. This looks really captivating. This cottage is called the Woodpecker Cottage, and they recommend this cottage mainly for couples. And since there are two such cottages, one on the top floor and one on the ground floor, it is also suitable for two families with kids. On the way back to our Woodside Cottage, there is this tree-top pavilion. You can climb up to the top for an adventurous experience and enjoy the view. Nearby this treetop pavilion is a camping site. On the same day afternoon, we are first going to the adventure park for boating and kayaking, which is also included in our package. So when we asked about this resort to our jeep driver, he said that this resort has a total area of 250 acres, and this Vagamon Heights Resort is developed out of an abandoned plantation. So the old plantation is still retained, but the open space is turned into a tourist destination. And still they have some tea, coffee and cardamom plantations too. And during this corona time also, it is pretty safe to come to this resort, mainly because all the cottages are at a considerable distance apart from each other. So if you want to enjoy some delightful time disconnecting from technology for some time and immerse yourself into the beauty of nature, then this is the right place to be in. And finally we have reached. So this is the adventure park, and that is the lake where we do the boating and kayaking. So for all the activities in the adventure park, you have to pay, and it is not included in our package. Here is my brother trying this adventurous off-road bike ride. There are many activities for children too. Later, us and my brother and sister-in-law together we went for boating, which was again a wonderful experience. After boating, all the others except me and my son went for kayaking, and during this time, me and my son are at the small pond set specially for children to do boating. In the adventure park, there is zip lining too, as you can see. So though this adventure park belongs to the Vagamon Heights Resort, since they have given this property on lease, people from outside also come here to enjoy the activities at the adventure park. Later, we went back to the restaurant for evening tea and snacks. So I'll give you the details of our package and the resort in the description box, so you can check that. Thereafter, they took us for sightseeing, which is also included in our package. Basically, they will take us to 2 viewpoints as part of this. And here is the first viewpoint. I am not aware of the name of this viewpoint, but I should tell you that it was a heavenly experience. No wonder why this resort is a favorite location for many movie makers. I think as the natural beauty is well preserved in this resort, it attracts a lot of tourists. This is not a paid promotion, but I really recommend this place to anyone visiting Kerala. You should definitely come to Vagamon at least once in your lifetime. I assure you that you can't leave this place without having a divine experience. Next, they took us to the sunset point, which I have already shown you. So I'll show you some other parts of this viewpoint which I have not covered yesterday. And I also have to tell you about the staff here. They are all so friendly and simple people, and the hospitality was really so good. The next next day morning after breakfast, we left the resort carrying lot of sweet and beautiful memories in our heart. So if you have also enjoyed watching this video, please do hit the like button and make a comment too. And if you have enjoyed watching other videos also in my channel, please do consider subscribing to my channel. As you know, I mainly concentrate in making informative videos about Germany. So thank you friends. See you soon with another video.